Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you're watching me from. God bless you all in Jesus' name. You're welcome back to my live stream today. My voice is kind of low and deep. Oh my God. Please invite your friends, invite someone. I can see someone already with me. You're welcome. Today we have important and interesting things to talk about today. We have important things to talk about today. So please let's share. I'm just quickly going to share this uh, quickly so that we can have people to join us. I don't have much time. Like this morning, I am kind of safe because we didn't plan for any schedules this morning to do today with the kids. It's just a free day for us. So I just decided to come live because it's been a long time. I last week I was so busy, as in this week that just ended. So busy preparation for my husband's birthday. It was successful. I'll come back to that later. Okay. All right. Just who's with me? You can say hi. You can just come in and say hi. Don't just be there. Just give me a few minutes. Let me share it out and let some people know I am here. This live stream today, I'm doing it because a lot of calls have been coming in. A lot of calls, like a lot. So I said I have to do a live stream because I need to explain up some things. Probably people are finding it difficult to understand some. Uh, Sister Tracy. Hello. Sorry about that. It was a call from someone I haven't heard from for a very long time. So I just had to pick up the call. Sorry for that. So I am trying to say to invite people to join me this morning. This morning. Um, okay, so that we can start. Up. We have a lot of things to discuss about today. Hopefully, hopefully I have enough time. Hopefully, I've got a lot of things. A lot of things. Okay. All right. As I was saying, it's actually very strange for me to be free on Monday morning like this. As in on Monday morning like this, free like this. It's really unusual. But today I kind of have time. I kind of have time because um, yesterday was my husband's birthday. We celebrated it, and it was so. Thank God it was successful. And last week I didn't have time for to upload any video. I didn't have time to go live, neither on Facebook or YouTube. So it was really a very tough week for me. Um, so my husband told me this morning when he was going to work, please try and rest today. No busy schedules, no extra things to do, just to rest for today. I told him, yes, sir, I'll rest. I won't do anything. So that's why I and the kids, we decided not to do anything today, our classes or our normal routines. So for the children, they are also kind of free this morning. They are playing. They're just the three of them. They're just doing different things as in free time. Okay. So if you see the topic of today, I tagged. We are going to be discussing, or should I say, uh, I'm going to be throwing more light to what I already said about speed on my Facebook. When I did it like a few weeks ago. I don't know, like a month ago. I can't really remember. I talked about speed, and speed is like I don't even know what to call it. Italian language and English language is translating some things. You find it difficult to translate it because I really want my audience to understand what I'm saying. So I will use the language. I will try and explain in a way that my audience will understand me. Thank you for joining me. If you know you are with me, please just click on the like button so that I will know someone is there. You can just say hello to me so that I will know someone is there, that I am not talking to myself, because it's really of no use for me to start talking and nobody is listening to me. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make me really flow well. But that doesn't stop me from giving the information I want to give, because if I am done, the live stream can be replayed and replayed again and again. So, okay, TV Orlando's, God bless you for joining me. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. Please don't forget to like the live stream. Okay, give me a like. Okay. So, as I was saying, as I was saying, I did a video. Thank you for that thumbs up. Thank you so much. I did a video concerning asylum seekers, and I also did a video concerning if you know you follow me, if you know you follow me on my Facebook page, then you know what I'm talking about. I did a video concerning asylum seekers. I did a video concerning Speed. So this morning I will first of all treat Speed because asylum seeker kind of is a kind of wider. Okay, so this is it. I got some calls. People are finding it difficult to register. Why some don't really understand if they need to download the application first or they should register first, on how to register, especially you don't know how maybe you don't really understand Italian very well to read Italian. Don't mind my voice this morning. My voice is so deep. My voice is so deep this morning. Like I don't know if you have watched that my video where my voices were just changing anyhow. People don't really understand what's behind that voice, why it's like that. I made that video because it just came to my mind that there are sometimes I talk to people on phone, they will think it's a man that is talking on the phone. When I wake up early in the morning, if you call me, if you are talking to me for the first time, you will think you are actually talking to a man because my voice will be very deep, like no, that first, that's deep, very deep. And right now, my voice is not really sharp like the way it used to be, but just take it like that. Okay, as I was saying, so many people are finding it difficult to really understand how to use Speed application. So this is it. For most of you that are already with me that lives in Italy, all right, if you're listening, God bless you. But if you're going to be watching this live stream after I have finished streaming, you will just listen and follow up with the conversation because it would have really been better if everyone is here, but everyone can't be here because many people went to work now. So this is it. First, you have to go to Speed. Oh my God. Just excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry for that. Okay. When Speed, what is it used for? First of all, I started using Speed. I started using Speed. That was 2018. Yes. The reason was then the reason was because that year I was pregnant. My last baby, yeah, my third baby. I was pregnant, and the weather was not really good for me then. I remember then the summer that year was really disturbing me. I couldn't go out most of the times. I couldn't go stay in the queue for different appointments that I had. So it came to me that why don't I just apply for it? Meanwhile, many years ago, I say 7 years ago, since I became a mother, I already acquired PIN to enter IMS website, which I always forget the pins. I always misplace the pin. I lost the pin. Sometimes because I have so many passwords, I will be missing the password. So I will have to always have like I have applied for like more than 6 pins to enter IMS website, more than 6 times. I got to a time that they even recognized me that you again, what happened this time? So that 2018, I was not having a pin. I misplaced it again. So said, what should I do? So it came to me to uh, find other solution because I saw that whenever I want to enter IMSS website, I see other options like should I? It's like I need to I should maybe I should I maybe I should maybe I should show us I don't know because right now with this phone because of time now right now I've been able to acquire the pin so I use pin I use pin I use speed see this one this is an Italian website I use let me see if I can it's really gonna be very difficult because my phone through the phone maybe I will do a video yeah I will take my time and do a video with my laptop and really illustrate and do a video on how to do it step by step. I believe that will be better. I will just do a video on how to register, okay, from your house, how to register step by step. Then when you apply, when you finish application, then you activate it on the application on the when you finish the registration, you have to download the application to activate it. I will do a video on that. Then I will play. I believe that will be better because with the phone right now, it might not really be clear. So as I was saying, I applied for the speed. I just went and I found out that to apply for it is very easy. So I registered and actually it got to me that when I also applied for my Italian passport, yes, yeah, it was almost like the same period. Good morning, Joe Oyegwe. God bless you for joining me. Thank you for coming. Please just click on the like button. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless you. So it's like I was also applying for my Italian passport. So when I went to the post office to post my kit, then it dawned to me that I had a Spid account. Okay, opening Spid because that way I went to apply, they told me that I need to use a Spid account, and the Spid account was already the kind of they had to merge everything, so that enables me to control a lot of things. Okay, then it now dawned to me that okay, now I understand better. So that was when I started getting clearer, clearer picture of what speed can be used for or what it is. Okay, so that was it. So that year, 2018, I acquired it and I started doing some of the things I do from the house, from the maternity leave, from the bonus, mama, uh, bonus baby. The only one I went to the office was Katakwiste. Many things I started doing everything by myself from the house. That was how I started. That was how I doing. So it became very easy for me. I no longer go to queues to go to offices and stand for hours. So that's it. So it was this year. Kimi T. Yes, I know that person. I know that person. Good morning to you too. Thank you for joining me this morning. So it was this year during this lockdown. It came to me. I said, "Oh, people might be passing through a lot of things now, like mothers or upcoming mothers or people that want to apply." Yes, I know. Now you, Sister T. Good morning. Good morning to you. So I was kind of I was thinking many mothers will be uh, passing through some difficulties now because all offices are closed, HIMS closed, Patronato closed, all those CAF, those offices where you cannot go, even get someone to help you apply for things, they were all closed. So I was kind of, what are people going to be doing now? What can they do? How are they going to be applying for things, especially things that are urgent? Like me, that was a worker that I needed to apply for this cogendo parental. It's a maternity leave the one that was being declared for parents for this COVID-19 period, or the normal one that you can apply, the normal maternity leave you can apply for if you are a worker, as a mother and a worker, and because you don't know where you need to stay home with your kids this period. How did they need to apply? Where would they go to? No place. So after I applied for mine, it dawned to me, oh, there are so many people that would need this. So that was when I did that video that I did a month ago. So after then, I've got a lot of calls because people are finding it difficult to really register. So today I am here to explain better. If you can ask me any question, any clarifications you want, anything you know you don't understand, I'm trying to break them down today. I'll try. First, let's go. You go to Google. Is it Firefox or Google? Anyone you are using on your phone. If you, yeah, phone. You don't need a computer. On your phone, you can go to Google. Yeah, Google is what everybody has. Mrs. Olawole, good morning to you too. Thank you for joining me. So you go to Google. You type Speed. The Speed is SPID. You type Speed, okay? Registrazione. When you type it, it will take you to, it will open up different links, different um, icons, different ones, different type. Then you will click it with, the first one is, most of the time is the first one that will give you, that is the right one. You just click on it. Then after clicking on it, it will open up a page. I already said before that I was going to do a video. I'm going to upload a video on everything step by step. To open a page, on that page, you have three options. You have one option. Okay, Estelato, good afternoon to you too. Good afternoon to you. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. So you're going to see different options. You see the one you need to go by yourself to the post office. You see the one as an online. That second one, online, you click on that. When you click on that one will open another options for you. They will ask you, mind you, before you do this, you should be someone that has a post office account, either a post office account or a post pay, which I believe almost every one of us has a post pay. Not everyone, but I said almost. Almost every one of us has a post pay, which was registered with a number, with a phone number. If that phone number is still active, it's very important is everything's with you, that the phone is active. But there are some people probably when they register their post pay, they didn't see that it was important, the number they used to register it, and maybe probably they are no longer using that number. That becomes a little challenge because you will be referred back to the post office. So if when you get that option I'm telling you, when they ask you your phone number, your email address, and your name, the phone number you use to register your post office account, that is what they require. That is what you use to do everything. But if you don't have the number with you, when you put your details, if there is need for you to go and change your number at the post office, they will let you know. They will write out the message. But if you don't need to, maybe if they can change it for you there, they would also let you know. But most of the time, because it's something very important that concerns a post-pay account, they always refer you to their office to go and update your number so that you can get your notification of any transactions that you do on your mobile. Okay, so this is very, very important. If you get to that place and you have that difficulty, it's not a problem at all. If you don't want to do it online, it's still very fine. For those of us that are really not good at it, you go click on the first one. They will tell you what to do. If you want to fix an appointment, they will show you the area you are, which of the post office you want to go. You want to fix your appointment, or you want to go uh, book for it. They will ask you some questions there as well that you will answer. Then you will send it. Then you will have to now go to the post office to finish everything. Once you are done with your Spid registration, they will give you a confirmation of everything on your email. Everything, which is your password, your login name. All right. Then you have that. Then after that, you have to go to your App Store, Google Store, Apple Store, any of the stores, and download Spid, 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 the one of post office is yellow. You just say it is the yellow one. Then you have to download it. Once you download it on your phone, when you want to, when you want to enter, when you want to enter, they will ask you for your password and your login name, your username, the same username that was given to you when you registered online. Now you're no longer online on Google or as in normal browsing. Now you are in your application. So there are two different things so that you will not um, miss it. If you have any question, you can ask me. Maybe there's anyone that you didn't get. Maybe you just came in. You go to the application, you enter your login name, your password, then you enter. They will ask you to activate it there on your application. Once it is activated on your phone, now you want to go to IMS website, you want to apply for something important, like let's say, for example, ready to digital answer. I just use this because this one is kind of everybody, that's in something that is very both for parents or people who are not parents. Ready to digital answer. You can apply online by yourself. You don't need to go to any office. But the most important thing is you have all the things that are required to apply. If you have your 10 years residence, you don't have a car, you didn't buy a car recently, your EZ is not high, and so many of all that, their requirements is very long. So if you know you are able to pass those requirements, then you are good to go. You go, you click on it on 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 the IMSS, you go to home, you write there, resolution, and the site will come out. The option will just come out on your phone on IMSS website. You click on it, they will tell you Ashedi, which is login. They will give you different options, either with PIN, with post office Spid, and with so many other pins which are different. There are so many other pins you can use to enter, but the one I'm talking about right now is Spid, the post office Spid. Then you click on the post office Spid, and you click on that. When you click on your post office Spid, it will tell you to put in your password and your login name. You click on it. When you click on it, when you're about to enter IMSS website, it won't allow you enter. Why? It will direct you back to your application to go and activate it. Then you have to exit from the website, go to your application, activate and give a consent, not activate, consent to use, because they'll tell you, they will send you a message that someone is about to use your credentials to enter IMSS website. Is it you? If it is you, give consent. If it is not you, automatically, without, because you are the only one that has access to that application, if you don't give consent, that means the person that was using it can't enter. So you see that it's even something very private and personal. So you click, when you give consent on your phone, when you now go back to IMSS website, automatically you are inside already because you already gave consent. And then you are good to go. Then you apply for what you need to apply for. You follow all the steps if you know what you need to do. And if any of you are finding it difficult to make those applications online, because sometimes um, it can really be difficult, yes, because it's not everybody that can read. It's not everybody that can follow those steps. That is why we have offices around that can help. But just that this period is a very challenging one for everybody, that you have to wait for appointments, you have to wait. If you have to go to some offices, you have to wait. The queue will be so long that it will take you the whole day. That's the reason why I'm really trying to introduce this to us. Anyways, uh, if it's a problem, I can always, as I said before, I already promised I would try and work on that this week to upload a video concerning that. I'll try and do it. I will try this week or failing next week. I will try and upload a video step by step so that when you are watching the screen, when you are seeing what is written there, you just need to follow guide and that's it. And if you already have a pin to IMS website, then you are good to go. The same thing as well. Let's make good use of those websites. Let's make good use of them because they were created for things to be easier for us, for you and I. They were created for things to be easier for us to also get to know how to do things by ourselves. Okay, and we learn every day. We learn new things every day, and I believe it's something that will be very beneficial to every one of us. So I'm done with that, and I want to talk about asylum seekers. Some information concerning asylum seekers. Oh, this period is really, I don't know how to put it. As I said before, it's really challenging all over the world, really challenging. And asylum seekers are not left out. They aren't left out at all. I want to talk about asylum seekers, and I also want to talk to um, families, relatives, siblings, parents to asylum seekers. As in, okay, let me explain. I'm going to be talking about asylum seekers, okay, that lives in Italy or that lives in Europe. Then at the same time, I will also be talking to our families back home in Nigeria, in Africa, or wherever we are. Okay, it's going to be broad. That's why I left this one for later. Asylum seekers, my brothers and sisters, God bless you all. God bless you all. The reason why I said so is this: is I I don't know. I didn't feel it. I didn't experience it. But I can only imagine. Imagine what you have to go through uh, for you to get here, for you to get to where you are now. The risk, the the pains, the trauma, the torture, and many other things that you have to go through to get to where you are right now. I really applaud you. It takes determination. It takes determination. It takes someone that you know what you want, okay? And some of them were pushed though, some of them were pressurized, some of them were deceived. But at it all, as in at the end of it all, it's all for good, you know. Life, so many things pushes us to bring out the best out of us. In life, challenges brings out the best of us. Challenges brings out results, brings out the best in us. Trust me. And also asylum seekers that are in Europe right now, in Italy. I can really say what I can say is the ones that have really been able to pick up their lives and work on what God has given to them. I will really applaud you because uh, it's not something I can do. Okay, so I applaud you. Recently, there are so many people that have been complaining, like people that came in 2000 and there are still people. The thing that there are still people that came in 2016, 2017 that have not gotten a permit of stay yet. When I mean permit of stay, I mean the plastic one. They have not gotten a definite permit of stay yet, and it's really stressing them out. It's stressing them out so much because they have to always that renewing of that 6 months. Are waiting for the lawyer to give them that slip to go renew, and some of them they are because they don't have a job, they are obligated to stay in the project where they are, and so many of them, as in they're just kind of hooked up. Okay, so many of them there are some that were not patient enough that moved and took some drastic decisions. Some of them took wrong steps. Some of them, because it's not really easy, for someone to stay in a particular place, for someone to be in a particular place at a particular, as in for a very long time, no changes, and um, things are not just working the way they thought. And not just that, there are so pressures behind those things. Pressures from Africa, okay, needs everywhere, responsibilities, and so these things is just making so many of them are fall into wrong ends. So many of them take wrong decisions one way or the other. But there are so many that still stay strong and just say, yes, I will make it. I will not allow anything to make me compromise who I am. Okay. Having a document, the 6 months document of being an asylum seeker, it somehow conditions you, especially for couples, especially for people that have ambitions, people that have dreams. Okay, and it's somehow frustrating. Then this sanatoria document that was announced is not really helping matters too. It's the conditions, not that the conditions behind it doesn't also help them, because it would have been easier for many asylum seekers to come out from being an asylum seekers to acquire the definite uh, permit of stay. But the conditions that comes with it doesn't also help. So it makes many of them really kind of, they're tired and they don't really know what to do right now. I want to encourage you, please don't be discouraged. Please stay focused. And we believe that this whole pandemic that is happening all over the world will work for your favor. I am very positive. I am very positive because since after the lockdown, since our offices open now, like um, I've not been working, but I've been getting information. There are people that have gotten exits, as in that have gotten answers from commission or from appeal. The ones that I've heard since the opening gradually started, they are all positive. So I want to encourage you, if you know you have gone for appeal, if you know you have gone to commission before the pandemic came, don't worry yourself if you can't apply for this sanatoria. Okay? The reason I'm saying this is to encourage you and make you stronger and focus on what you are doing. Is this. Everywhere now, there is no free movement everywhere. So logically, no. Is it logical? No. Is it logically? I don't really know how to put it. It won't be really it's kind of a country to reject, as in send someone and say, you can't stay in my country, you have to go out of my country. Do you get me? See, as everywhere is still locked, there are some countries that have their borders are still closed. There are so many places that the movement are still kind of restricted. Okay, so it will be somehow for a country now to now send someone out and say, I reject your. Hey, my beautiful mama. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, dear. How are you? How is my princess? So it will be kind of odd for them to say now that everywhere is locked down. You can no people can't move out of out of the country like that. People can move up and down to now say leave my country. You get the gist. So it don't make sense. You know how all these things be. It don't make sense truly. So it comes to me, probably that's the reason why so many people are being given uh, uh, positive reply recently. I have not really had time to study this for the past 2, 3 weeks. I have not gone in research of anything. I'm just I'm saying here right now is because of the feedback I am getting from people. Okay, so and logically, it's also knowing the system, knowing the laws to an extent. It is not really proper for you to send someone out of the country now. That's the reason why I'm saying this whole thing will work in advantage for asylum seekers. So if you are asylum seekers in the house and you have not gotten your reply yet from commission or from appeal, let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. Just share up because all these things will work out for your good. Okay? I trust God. And as I was saying, you will know that for asylum seekers, if you don't get political asylum, if you don't get subsidiary protection, you have to have special protection, which very soon it will be dissolved. I don't, because that special protection is really giving a lot of things that are not really clear. You know, humanitarian was removed before, but right now, I saw someone that got humanitarian was it last month? We're in July, right? Yeah. Last 2 months, not July, and not June, May. Someone was given humanitarian last 2 months. The person went for a commission already. Then they now call the person back to give the person humanitarian. Why? Let me read to you what was it. Let me explain to you what it said. According to commission, they couldn't give the person protection because the person wasn't qualified for listening. Now, if you know you're asylum seeker, listen to this. It's very, very interesting. The person couldn't wasn't qualified for political asylum because of the criteria the person was not having it. The person also was not also qualified for subsidiary protection because the person was not having the criteria that's in the things that you need to acquire that. But they now went to say that looking at so many other things around the situation, that the person is here right now in Italy, and the whole situation around from the fact that where the person is coming from, the geography, Nigeria is very far, okay, and they also consider those things and asking, how is someone that is here going to get back to Nigeria now? So it was not really convenient. So they said that they had to see that they are, because of other reasons, they had to give him humanitarian protection. They have to give the person humanitarian protection so that within that 2 years of the humanitarian protection, maybe if the person can get a job, you can convert it to work permit, or if the person with time, maybe things get better, you want to go back to your country, which I believe who want to go back to Nigeria. Tell me, who want to go back to Nigeria now? I bet Mona help me answer that question. Though it's our country, yes, though it's our country, we will go back there one day when we are growing older. When we are growing older, time for us to go and rest, or we can go there for visit. But now, as everybody bloody hot, so we need to hustle. We need to work hard for our life, our future, for our families. So this will not be the time when people go out like that, especially when you get possibilities on working and investing in yourself, adding values to yourself here. So that's it. So that's just the thing. That's just it. That was how the person got humanitarian protection, and that's it. So the person right now hopefully get a job before the 2 years, and convert that document to motivo di lavoro, and that is it. It becomes like every other person that has document here, which you go renew with your job job contract job contract every now and then when it expires. And when your resident gets to 5 years, you can apply for carta di soggiorno, which is that one that one that doesn't expire. And apart from the resident that they ask for, they also ask that you have A2 of Italian language. Okay, so I want to advise us on this live stream. It is important right now, if you don't have anything doing, to learn Italian language. Go register in a school. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Uh, it is good if you go to school and learn the language now. It is very important. You will need it. I'm telling you, you will need it because you need it in so many things. For people that have political asylum document, you know they can't go back. They know they can't go back to Nigeria. Okay, they can't go to Nigeria because they can't go to Nigeria. It's just it. Okay, it's complicated because they believe that you can't go back to your country. So that is the reason why you are being given that protection, which deep down inside of us we know say not be so. Deep down inside of us we know say not be so. We know say not be so. So that one has something when we say everybody when they jolly, all of them when they jolly for documents when I get. When I keep it for the back of my mind though, say time will reach when we say you would like to go back to Bongo. When you like to go back to Bongo, I beg before you go Bongo, may you make sure say you ask informations well. Maybe say you're not gonna put yourself for that corner later if you want to come back or if you want to go or anything. It is very, very important. Now, one thing to get document, now another thing to fit sustain them, to fit keep them, as in to fit live with them. Because to live for Western world, they different from the way they live for Nigeria. Very, very different. For Nigeria, they do things anyhow, anyway, anyhow, feel, you know. But for here, they don't fit do them. You know, fit do those things here. So that is very, very important. As you celebrate for your 5 years document, political asylum when they give you, when you put them for the back of your mind, say, it not be like every other document. It not be like them. Like they are different. It's different. And the difference too much. Maybe say you fit travel go anywhere, you fit walk go anywhere all over Europe and all of that. You know if you go back to Nigeria, say, as me now, if I want to go back to Nigeria, I just buy ticket and they go Nigeria. Bam, nothing happen. I'm a Nigerian citizen. Okay, I fit go back, go there anytime when I want. Okay, it not be like that. Then, if you get the subsidiary protection, now still 2 years old. The man don't mind majority. It's still 2 years old, but sorry, not 2 years, sorry, 5 years. Not 2 years old, 5 years. It's still 5 years. Okay. 5 years or 3 years. Depends. That particular one, thank you for joining me, Davide Wama. Thank you for joining me and bless you. But thank you for joining me. Good morning to you. That's a subsidiary, that 3 years or 5 years. If you know you have it, I beg, they look and they control them always. If you know, say you get job contracts, you get work, as you are opportune to have a job, I beg, carry them, go to Questura and convert to Motivo di Lavoro. Are you hearing me? Please share this video, share this live stream. It could be saving someone. These are information so be saying, no one will get. They're not going to tell them for camp. They're not going to tell them for anywhere. Share this video, this live stream, share this information, share on your Facebook, share it on your WhatsApp, share it on Messenger, on your Instagram. Just share it because These informations, you won't get it. People won't talk about it. Not really because they are wicked or because they don't want to share, because they believe, we Nigeria people, we they read, we know they read. Don't take concern us. Documents, not documents. Our own, I mean, we get documents, and I say you read, she don't finish. We don't care which kind of documents we be, but say they use and do. Whether, whether you need to renew, how long you need to do before you renew, we don't care. We don't even dey think about all those things. Our own, I say, we don't get documents, you don't get documents, and as we wish. But it's very important to know the kind of documents when you get. The pure plastic that they go write the name, put the motive, put. Please, I'm going to be absent for like 2 minutes. Okay, let me say 5 minutes. Let me go and cross check what is happening on the other side. Someone is in the house, but I want to just go and see what is happening. Please, just a moment. I'm back. Sorry about that. I just have to make sure that everything is okay over there. So, as I was saying, the subsidiary protection, that was where I was, right? Yes. Yeah, that was where I was. The subsidy protection. If you know you were given 3 years or 5 years, but it's not political asylum, the only document that cannot be changed, that cannot be converted, that cannot be changed, converted, is political asylum. 5 years. That one too is 5 years. That is the only one that can't be changed. Okay? You can't convert it, you can't do anything with it. You can't, that's the way it is, that's just the way it is. You can't do anything to it. If you have that one, all you need to do know is when you need to make movements, you need to ask informations. No say as we be Nigeria, we not go stay here. We want okay. So make una ask questions well before una move. People won't be say they do one before una still ask them question. Then for the subsidiary on, I beg, please, if you know you are having it, if you know you didn't know, go and check your document now. To know if that's the one you have. Before that time it gets to that time, it will expire. Because if you don't, let me tell you the reason why. You need to go and check. If you don't go and check now and know what the time is going to expire, when it eventually expires, see how it works. You will be called back to be re-interviewed, and your case, the case you presented or the story you presented or whatsoever that you presented when you were given that protection will be revisited. And the reasons they gave you that permit, they will revisit it. If it is still so, if the condition then, the situation then when you were given that document, like for example now, when you were given that document, you were in a part of a country where there was war. Okay, no, no war. Sorry, that word is too big. Where there was conflict. Yeah, conflicts like the one that was happening in Nigeria, Boko Haram. You were in that zone, that area where Boko Haram was really terrifying everybody, and that was the reason you were given your document then. And when it's being revisited, if the situation is still like that, yes, if the situation is still like that, it will be renewed. They will give you another 3 years or 5 years. But if it is not so, they would have to now rejudge your case according to the present situation of the country you are from. So why I am saying it's important, if you have a good job, as soon as you have a good job, convert it immediately. You'll be on the safer side. You'll be on the safer side. You have your permit of stay per motivo di lavoro, and that's it. Okay, that's just it. You'll be you have rest of mind, because the document of work permit, I call it I call it the strongest. You know why I call it the strongest? Find that the political asylum is strong and strong. It gives you access to Italian passport in 5 years and so on and so forth. It makes you kind of covered in so many things, those bureaucratic things. But that work permit, it's not that it builds with time. It's like maybe I'm the kind of person that likes things, that something that is being built with time, process, built. Okay, so maybe that's the reason why I said so. Permit of stay, the work permit of stay, if you are having 2 years, they'll renew it for you. You have another 2 years. Automatically, your resident is counting, and before you know it, you have clocked more than 5 years residency in Italy. And for those of you that have been here for 3, 4 years and your residence has been counting, you see that if you convert it, it will just be once that you renew it. And if you have been going to school registered school, that you got certificate, that you passed the hard do it, you see that you have already crossed that hurdle already. So when you have crossed 5 years, you just need to go and apply with your work contract of work, and you're ready. You go and apply for carta di soggiorno, which is the definite document. Okay, that one doesn't expire. With this one, you just okay. You are just fine. You can travel to wherever you want to go to in Europe. You can relocate. If you want to relocate, you can travel to Nigeria whenever you can invite anybody you want to invite. You can do a lot of things with it. Okay, and it makes you really just have a rest of mind. Then after that, the requirements that you use to apply for Qatar, when you are due for for to apply for citizenship, you just need a little to add to it, because if you have been on point before Carter, that means they will say if you are going to apply for citizenship now, they will see that you acquired a Carta di Soggiorno. So they'll say if someone was able to acquire Carta di Soggiorno, that means the person, to an extent, the person is working, the person is doing things right, the person knows the language. Because right now, citizenship, they are asking for Italian language at a level. I really need to confirm this, but I saw it in one of the the websites that I read, that you need to have a B1 level of Italian language for you to obtain citizenship. I am not really, as I told you now, I am not really too sure about that. So that's the reason why it is important. And Adwe is important. That one, Adwe is like the minimum level that you need to have to be in Italy, to be in a country. I believe they are right, because being in a country for 5 years, and you should be able to understand the language and how to live and get integrated to the country, to the system, to the things of the country. Okay, that is for that. And I'm gonna just flip through humanitarian. If you know you had humanitarian, we're in 2020. 2018, it was cancelled, okay? But it was still given to people that went to commission before them. So automatically, there are some people now that have humanitarian protection. So people, it has expired in their hands. Yeah. And I also came across a case of someone that had a job that wanted to convert. The person was having some issues. I don't really know how to follow it up because it wasn't in my city. So I don't really, I am a mom of three. There are some things I can't really follow up, even though I wish to. If it's in my city or close, the place was like room, very far, and the offices they were closed. So many things getting to reach to them, it was really very difficult. But I just hope the person was able to sort things out. Uh, if you know your document expired in your hand, humanitarian, according to the law, then the document you will not have document anymore. But if you are able to get a job before it expires, it's good. You change it to work permit, motivo di lavoro. So if you get to be listening to me or you are watching me now, and you know anyone that has document as an asylum seeker, please inform them about what you just heard. Let them cross-check the kind of document they have. They shouldn't just celebrate and celebrate and celebrate. They should try and cross-check. Okay? Then now to our families back home. To our families back home, our wives back home, our husbands back home, our sisters, our brothers, our parents, our relations. Oh my God. the fantasy we built, okay, it's two ways. Before we left Nigeria, we had it in mind that here in Europe, money day tree, you come here, just pluck and just send, and everything just they go smoothly. Then secondly, we also they give ourselves, put ourselves for wahala, for kind of tight corner, because we go to snap some kind pictures in front of some cars as I'm wearing some good things, just snap pictures and good dining table sets, as in living kind of, we are happy. We just, the life here, even if you have money, you don't have money, nobody knows. So when they see those pictures back home in Nigeria, they kind of, oh, everything is just glowing, everything is just blooming, everything is just working fine for my brother or for my sister or for my wife or for my husband. And he doesn't want to come and pick me, he doesn't want to help me, he doesn't want to do this for me and that. Oh, hold on. I beg, make una wait. I beg, wanna break, wanna take a break. I beg. I've been here for 17 good years. 17 good years. Okay? 17. Not one, not two, not three, not four. 17 good years. I can boldly tell you that it is not what you see there, that see on the social media and all of that. That is not how it is here. No, no, no. Not at all. That is not how it is here at all. Things are different, totally different. The reason is because there are so many people that cannot take care of themselves here. You see them, they look unkept because of the pressure someone is giving to them back home in Nigeria. Some of them, they are afraid to scared to tell their wives back home or their girlfriends back home or their husbands back home what is happening here, exactly how things are here, because they don't really know how to put the whole thing. Some of them don't even know the reality of how it is to stay here, how long you can stay here, what you need to have here before you can think about inviting someone from Nigeria. Hello? If you're asylum seeker and you are watching me, eh, or you're going to watch me later after the live streaming, you are an asylum seeker. Listen to me very well, okay? You shouldn't be covering up things for your families back home. Tell them the truth. Tell them exactly the way things are. Put them on the same page. If not, if you keep elevating yourself, making them feel you are living big, making them making them believe that things are very okay with you, you will keep putting yourself on a tight corner. And trust me, that is not good for you at all. Then you can't sleep at night. Then you can't sleep. You can't that time you can't sleep well. Then you can't sleep at night. Then you'll be having a sleepless night because of what you promised somebody about what people are expecting from you. No, 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 not at all. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. We don't need that at all. No, no, not at all. We don't need that. We don't need that. Who told us that we need to kill ourselves? Who told you that you need to kill yourself? When you are not standing, how can you carry someone else? Let me just break it down for you. Do you know how long it takes for an asylum seeker for you to say you want to invite someone here, and you are there promising a girlfriend or a brother or a sister, no worry, I'll carry you. No worry, I'll invite you. Hello? 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 You are just giving them promises and they are kind of on your neck and you are giving yourself sleepless nights. No, you don't need that. It's not good for your health. As an asylum seeker, if at the point, at that moment, you have not gotten your document yet, one, for you to be able to have a document as a kind of stable, only document now, maybe it will take you like another 1 year or two. That is one. Then you will be able to, excuse me, All right. As I was saying, as an asylum seeker, it will take you like 2 years first for you to get a document. Or 2 years, like I say, if you never get them now, like a year or two for you to get your document. One. Then when you don't get your document, the stress person they pass through for you for Nigeria, I'm not going to know. When you don't get your document, a lot of time when we say they want to come out for projects, so you need to rent one room, because not if you rent apartment, how you want to pay? That's if you get work self. Then you find one room when you feel the squat first with your friend. Fellow as in one room, maybe say if they squat first with person, maybe say maybe your partner, if they share the rent together, bills and everything, so that the expenses don't go too much. That's that period. Then maybe God bless you, you can't get good work. You can't really get work. You get a job contract. Thank God. Once you get the job contract, now the time to look for house. To get apartment to rent now, it'd be like if you want to apply for visa. Let's say if you want to apply for visa to I don't know, maybe visa to Australia. Very difficult. As in difficulty. They don't give apartments to foreigners anymore. They don't want to rent. Right now, everybody wants to sell their properties. They don't want to rent anymore because of the problems they've had. Imagine the person now, okay, have a document, the person have a job. All this we are saying now, 3 years don't go. Okay, now have salary slips that you use as proof for you to get an apartment. Say God is on your side, favor is on your side. You see an apartment, good and well. You pay, you enter the apartment. Maybe you started working last year. Okay, then this year now you enter, you do your job, you do everything that you need to do in the apartment, and when you want to apply, then you now apply for your for Nula Oster for the person you want to invite, if it's your wife, if it is your children or your child or your husband. Okay, you have to apply for Nula Oster. And Nula Oster takes minimum of 6 months, minimum. It's 8 months, some takes a year, some even takes more. Okay, apply for Nula Oster. As they go, so this things what we talk. So let me say the time will constant. They wait for you. Hey, my Tracy, you are here with your face. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. So let me say maybe if you do all these things, not that as you are doing all these things, time will pause. They wait for you. No, time is going. As we talk about these things, so 1 year don't go again. That one an extra 4 years. Are you counting with me? 4. Then Nula Oster come out. Thank God, the glory be to God. Nula Oster comes out. Then you now send it to Nigeria. Then you now start in Nigeria, everything, the process, Nigeria. They're going to do their own too. Let's say God can't do everything, can't still work well. Let's say like in 3 months, 4 months, everything for Nigeria is still ready. You apply for your visa for Nigeria. God does it, everything works out well. Within 3 months, 2 months, it comes out. Amen. Thank you very much, dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So it goes like that. Then you happen to get the visa. All this time I've been saying, all these things where they talk so, like time we don't go, like close to 4.5 years or even 5 years. I am not joking. I am speaking from fact and experience. Okay, I'll share the experience with you so that now understand. For me, will not be asylum seeker. So this is it. So for someone, for you that you know that in the next 4 or 5 years, you will never not be able to, next 4 years, 3 years, you'll not be able to invite anybody. You'll not be able to invite your wife, or that your girlfriend that you intend marrying, or that your boyfriend that you intend marrying, or that your husband is you are already married to, or your wife, or your children, or your parents, or your sibling, anyone at all, any category. Then you give people of hope They will not start thinking that you are playing them now. It will get to a time they will think this person is not serious. Also, this person is not serious. This person isn't serious at all. Because how can this person continue telling me, I will soon invite you, I will soon invite you, don't worry, everything will be fine, everything will be fine. Whereas nothing is done, nothing they happen, nothing they happen. You understand? It's not it becomes really very difficult for people to believe you. And people kind of start pressurizing you, start telling you some kind of things, emotion when they enter, you know, and before you know it, things have gone wrong. And those things is distress relationship. Those things really destroys relationship. Okay? It destroys relationship a lot. Sorry about that. It destroys relationship a lot. Oh my God. You see why I said if my kids are not asleep, I can't I can't record, I won't just be free, as in it's something that I don't just know. I can't be that free here. You see the way I'm just walking up and down because I just want to know and see everything is okay over there. So Tracy, my dear, as I'm here, my mind is there, okay, because though someone is with them, but I am just not just very free like when they are sleeping. God help me today. So as I was saying, my dear brothers and sisters, don't give yourself heart attack over families back home. That what would they think? What would they think of you? Tell them the truth. Anywhere you are all over the world, you are in America, you are in UK, you are in Dubai, you are Australia, you are in Europe, you are in Asia, you are any part of the world. You know, you left your house, you left your home, and you went to another place to reside, to live for greener pastures. My dear, you don't need to kill yourself. Just tell them the truth so that you'll be on the same page with them. Tell them what you can do now. Tell them what you can't do now. Tell them what you can't do. If you're maybe a girl that you have not gotten married to, wait, this one now is, I'm really going very deep. A girl you want to get married to, you have not gotten married to the girl yet. You are not yet married. There is no commitment yet. Eh? And you are both young and you just came here and you don't have your documents yet. Okay? And you don't know when you're going to have a document, you don't have a job, you don't know, you are still in project. My dear, I'm not saying, I'm not concluding, I'm not deciding for you. I would advise you talk it out with her. Let her know things. Let her know the way things are here. If not, at the end of the day, I don't want to hear a story say the girl shop my money and marry another person. I don't want to hear. Or the girl comes to say he waste my time marry another person. I dey hear those things well. I dey hear and well like the girl, after I finished training the girl in school, after I trained the family, I was sending the family money, blah 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 blah. The girl married someone else. Or the girl will say, after I waited and waited, he later got married to someone else. Excuse me. These are things that need to. Okay, I'm here. So they are not just honest with each other. Yes, because uh, on one side, the one in Nigeria will say, "I would like to go abroad." Okay, and the other one, maybe the person here, maybe I say, I love my woman very much. I love my mom very much, and I wouldn't want to let her go. I wouldn't want to let him go. Those are most of the time. Most those things are big. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Do you know what it is for someone to stay for years without plans? Let me tell you, when you are single, if you know you are single, as a psychologically, you plan better. When you are married, you know you are married, you plan better as a couple. Not that, as in you are single, married. Oh, I don't know how to put it. You are single, single, hoping to be married and hoping to start your plans when you get married. As in, the thing is this: you are single, you are planning and hoping to get married. All these things are inside your head, though. They are not practical things. Hoping and planning to get married to someone, and hoping and planning on this your hope that you are hope that has not been actualized. It doesn't work. You just run crazy. You just yourself, you just a teen for nothing. You just a lean. You don't fit. It's already difficult for couples. It's already difficult for couples. I remember then when my husband was residing in Nigeria. I was residing here. God have it. The way God will have it. We met when I went for my holiday many years ago. When I went to Nigeria for a visit, we met, and we're about to get married. I already told him that I reside here. I don't reside in Nigeria. He agreed, and so I also made him understand I can't relocate to Nigeria because I reside there and I live there. I've been working there, so my life is there. I wasn't having in mind to get married in Nigeria or relocate to Nigeria. Okay, he said it was okay. All right. Then our mind now was okay. Let's see what we can do, because then immediately after the wedding I was pregnant, so it was really very kind of new changes for me. I needed some time to stabilize myself, then start the process of everything. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy. This is me that I spent I was here for more than 6, 7 years already. I was having my permit of stay already, close to getting my Carta Sojourner. Okay. I was already having my permit of stay. I was having my first job. I was having a job. I was having a permit of stay. I know how to speak Italian very well. I already know how to live here and everything. It was still difficult for me. Why? Because of the requirements and the time it takes. Because what was it? If it was to be only him that was inviting, then it was maybe just me. It would have been easier because the Reddit they would ask me would have been low. But before you know it, I put to bed. We became three. So the Reddit they required was higher. So we put in for it for the three of us. Listen very well. We put in for it for the three of us, hoping that everything will go well because it takes time for it to come. It takes like a year or so. So we went to Nigeria. I and my son. We went to Nigeria to pay daddy a visit. Honestly, all these things, if you're not going, you're not going to understand. Pay daddy a visit. He was still in Nigeria. He was doing his work there, living there. I was working here and doing everything here, but living as a couple, it was very, very stressful. Coming back, I was pregnant. Okay. And before we could do the time of this thing didn't come out. When it came out, we were now four. Shy. We were now four. Automatically, the Reddit they required was no longer enough. The one we used to apply when I applied, when we were going to collect, because it came out. The Nula Oster came out. When we were going to collect, we were now four in number. No longer the Reddit that I used to apply was no longer suitable for us. I had to start again from the beginning. I had to start again from the beginning. Every process again, getting a bigger house, a bigger everything from the scratch. So it took me like, let's calculate. It took me like 2017, 2012. It took me like 5 years. Me that has documents, that has a house, that has a job. Okay. It took me like 4 years for me to be able to put through. Okay. The reason why mine was different because we were already couples, we were already planning together, we were already having plans together. Even though we were apart, we family plans still went on. We didn't allow the distance to really affect the family not to grow or not for us not to do what we were to do. Imagine, because I had the possibility of moving up and down, okay? Because I could go when we were on holiday, we'll go home like that. Imagine for someone that can't move, then you'll be giving somebody first, telling them, don't worry, I will get married to you, don't worry, I'll come and pay your brother, don't worry, I will do this. Or some of them, you are here, you send your family to go and pay bride price on a girl that you know that you will not see in the next 4 or 5 years. What's that? I don't call that wisdom. I don't call it wisdom. It's not, there is no need for that. Absolutely. We are all adults and we change, things changes. We change habits, we change our needs, we change plans. Like me, I'm thinking that I changed plan. Who told me that I was going to be a YouTuber? Who told me that? At the beginning of this year, I never knew I was going to be a YouTuber as I'm standing in front of you now. At the beginning of this year, I didn't know. At the beginning, listen to me. At the beginning of this year, I didn't know I would be a content creator because I never ever thought of it. I see people doing it. I didn't know that it was something that I would be doing. Okay, I might even think of uh, becoming making this serious as in the way it is for me now. I never thought of it. Okay, but here I am now. Now midday years so. Life, yes, life. As things are changing, things are changing. You change a long time with things. Let's not be too rigid. When we all entered this year, we all had plans, list of plans, things. Becoming a YouTube a YouTuber was not one of my list. I tell you, I just had them join. I had to reshuffle them again, kind of rearrange them. Okay. At the beginning of this year, many people had plans, many people wrote things down what they were going to do. And what happened? All of a sudden, all of a sudden, COVID-19 blew everybody up. There were even some people that wanted to sell their properties because they thought the world was coming to an end. People, there's a lot of people that were, and there were a lot of people that were thinking of doing some funny things because they thought that this was the end of the world. This was something that nobody ever thought of. Nobody ever thought of. So in things like this, you have to adjust. You have to change. And again, I want to, okay, I'm already 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, I would have to, it's already 12:30. I have to go very soon. I would have to go very soon because I need to go take care of the kids. I need to go take care of the kids. Uh, Hopefully, I would have time for for us during the week. I would see what I can do during the week to have another stream. Okay, please, if you know this is your first time of seeing me, I am Minister Jennifer Uwaila Alufah. The reason why I say the full name is this. So many people know me for Jennifer. So many people know me for Uwaila. Okay. If I say only Jennifer, people will not say, who is this? Is this not Uwaila? So if I say Uwaila, some people will say, who is this? This looks like Jennifer. So I like to say the two names, both my native and English name, so that you will know it's the same person. Okay? And Alufah, as I always like to explain, people know me as either Uwaila Orue or Jennifer Orue. The reason why it's Alufah is because I am married now, and my surname, as in find the bureaucratic way, I still leave it there as Orue because changing process is something else I don't want to go through. But every other thing I do, I changed my surname. Okay, so that is the reason why it's Alufah, not Orue, but still same me. Okay, on my video on this channel, I'm going to be doing lots of teachings like the ones I did today. I'm going to be giving orientation. From the beginning, I actually thought that I wouldn't bring orientation of documents and all those things to my YouTube channel because I wanted to keep it to my Facebook. But I saw that here I'm here already, and I also have my audience here from here on YouTube. So why don't I share? Because I also had someone asked required me to share some information on documents on my YouTube too. So that was why I had to. You see now, change, you adjust. I had to start also doing that too on my channel. So on my channel, what do? I do godly teachings, parenting teachings. I promote and educate us, promote and advise us to live decently, to dress decently, um, to be a good parent. Nobody is a perfect parent. You can be a good parent in your own way. Okay, I'm not saying you should be a parent the way I am. Everybody, we are all good parents. We are all good parents in our own different way. But just give us little tips that can help us in our everyday living. Motherhood teachings. I give motherhood advices and orientation concerning documents for asylum seekers, living lifestyle in Italy, and generally, I'm going to be doing in my video. I also do makeup tutorials. Makeup tutorial. My face has no makeup. What's on my face? I do makeup tutorials on your brow. What do I do? It's just my brow because I believe in natural. What I just filled my brow because my brow is very scanty, and that's it. I put on a black pencil on my black gel liner on my eyes, and that's it. My face, I don't have anything on my face. I just have a white powder on, and that's it. I do that too. I'll be doing tutorials on my hair, my natural hair, and the journey of my natural hair. And I'll be showing a lot of things concerning Waila, about Jennifer. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it. It's gonna be everything concerning me, things I do. I'll do a lot of things, a lot of things, a lot. you get to know me, and I believe you will not be disappointed. All right. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video if you enjoyed it, and share me as well. So God bless you. Until I come your way next time, I still remain your minister, Jenny Alufah. Thank you very much, and God bless you.